Hi. Hi. Sorry, I'm gonna mute. Damn. Can't get my TV to turn on. What the fuck? Hello? Oh yeah, duh. I just woke up. I'm gonna need to take me. Sorry. You guys. Damn. Let me mute. Okay, I am back. Hello. Okay. So my money was stolen. And I'd like to show you guys where it was stolen. Sorry. I'm like breathing all hard. Okay.
Burst into the tank is what the entrepreneur hopes is a better and more affordable experience when shopping for intimates.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Ellie. I'm from San Francisco, California, and I am seeking $500,000 in exchange.
So, this is a pretty lady, right? She's pretty. She says she's
for 5% of my company.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
She says she's looking for money to invest in her idea, which is a better way to buy intimates, right? So, I'm getting ready. Hold on. Okay, so let's watch this. Talks about how her parents are like entrepreneurs. Sorry, this like really smells weird. I need to clean this. What the fuck? Let me clean this really quick. This smelly thing. That better? I don't know. Okay. Have you guys had the pecan crunch at Starbucks? It's pretty good. I'm gonna get it again today, I think. I'm gonna get some extra pumps of it though. Maybe I'll mix the brown sugar espresso, shaken espresso latte. Hold on, I'm washing my face. I'll play this in a sec, but there's a point to this. I didn't do laundry this weekend. I need to do it tonight. I do it once a week, but I have so many clothes. I could go like months without doing laundry, but I have that mental illness where all I want to do is wear my comfy clothes. Okay.
Always a hustler, always liked money, like lemonade stands.
Girl power.
Oh my God.
Dad,
Hell yeah,
not
sister.
me.
We have to talk.
Hi, Dad, not me. Here's what's happening today, okay? By the way, yesterday, when you asked me about the money I'm making, we really triggered some motherfuckers, okay? People are pissed that I'm paying my mortgage off my YouTube earnings. My bad. Okay, so here's what's going on in this video. Okay. So there was this lady on Shark Tank, and hold on, I didn't just use the bathroom, but I'm flushing the toilet because I just put the cleaner in there. And I personally feel if you leave toilet cleaner in the toilet and then you like go about your day, you're gonna inhale chemicals. So I only leave my toilet cleaner in my toilet for a maximum of like an hour. But since I'm gonna be getting ready in the bathroom, I don't want that shit in there. So anyways, so this is a lady on Shark Tank. She's really pretty. And sorry if I take a lot of pauses. I'm getting ready. So this lady was on Shark Tank And she came up with an idea for women where women would get a monthly subscription box of a matching set of panties and a bra. So you can either choose like a set of panties and a bra every month, or you could choose to just get panties. Obviously, it's two different prices, right? So one price to get just panties, one price to get panties and a bra. Well, let me put some dry shampoo in my hair. I'm gonna try this new one. So what happened was I bought into this subscription. Okay, that was my dry shampoo. And I did get my matching bra and panty sets, right? But then her website disappeared. She's still taking my money every month. Her Instagram disappeared. Her TikTok turned into just her and her like friends can comment. Like you're not allowed to comment if you're not her friend. So, and she's going to Hawaii to get married. Okay. So if you guys go look this lady up, let me see what her name is. I'm sorry. Her name is shit. I just had it. BOOTAY bag owner name. Her name is Elliot Geno. Okay. So Elliot Geno is getting married in Hawaii. Elliot Geno ran off with my money. There's no way for me to cancel my subscription, right? So, like, you know how if you have a subscription to something, you can go online and you can click on their website and you can unsubscribe. Well, this bitch, her website is not only gone, but you can buy her website on GoDaddy. So if you go to her website, it's for sale. So let's keep watching. Listen, if any of you know anything about Victoria's Secret, you know that every month they send you a free pair of panties. So I feel like this lady, she technically probably was like buying. I feel like she was paying everybody like a couple of dollars, right? For her. She was paying all her friends and family for their free Victoria's Secret panties so that she could resell them. I swear. My lips are so dry. Fuck, I had to put a lip mask on because Arizona is so dry right now. Okay.
Choir.
So I don't understand why didn't she have to raise a ton of money early on, right? Something does not smell right. Good morning, Robin. I'm exposing a lady that was on Shark Tank that has now stolen money from me. Okay. So this lady was on Shark Tank and she decided to start a business where she was gonna sell subscription boxes, and within the subscription boxes were going to be a set of panties and underwear every month for $10.
So our production actually
Wait, what
is
did
I use a broker.
that not me say? He said, the secret is it's not Victoria, but Victor. Are we clear, Clarence? Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor? Sorry, I'm blowing my nose. So let's recap, okay? Let me drink some water first. Water is so delicious. Okay, so she came from a rich family of entrepreneurs. She came onto this website, or she came onto Shark Tank. She entrepreneurs, but I started my own business with $300 and blah blah blah. The reason is because obviously her parents are not going to tell anybody, right? If she's got debt with them. So if you go on the Shark Tank show and you want them to buy your product, you know that one of the things they look for is, do you have any debt? And they don't like when you have debt. So she went onto this show completely educated, knowing that they wanted somebody who was not going to have debt. So she was like, oh, all I borrowed was $300. Why would you even need to borrow $300 if your parents are rich entrepreneurs? They probably gave that to you and then continued to give you money to help you with your brand and never like considered it a loan because they don't want Shark Tank to think you have loans. So I'm really starting to question this lady now and her entire family. She didn't steal from Shark Tank. She got money from Shark Tank, but then she stole from all of her people. So all of her customers. So like, for example, hold on, sorry, like doing my hair. So like she got all these people to buy her monthly subscription, and then she just up and disappeared off the face of the planet. So people are still paying for her subscription, and people are still paying for that subscription that she sold them, but they're not getting any product. So, but my point is like, one of my points, sorry, is my parents, if I needed a loan from a bank, they would say to me, you know what? We'll loan it to you and we won't charge you interest. Like, we would rather you get it from us than a bank. And so this is her on Shark Tank. So here, I'll play it. So in 2016, all she had to do to get this business going, where she sold subscription boxes with panties and underwear, all she had to do to get this going was $300. I don't buy that for a fucking second. You do not only need $300 to start any business, let alone a subscription box business where you're mailing things to people. And not only that, but you're about to hear her say that she then opened a store. So you're telling me you opened a store and you didn't have to borrow any money from anyone. But yet you've run off now with all of your customers' money and you're going to get married in Hawaii.
Look like
Year to date, we've done 3 million.
3 million.
Wow. Son of a.
I don't know how much she's gotten away with, Robin, because unfortunately, all the freaking people that are supposed to be talking about this aren't. I'm the only person that is talking about this. I've looked up videos on TikTok. I've looked up videos on YouTube. I've looked up articles online. Nobody is talking about how this lady literally up and closed down her business and had stolen money and is still taking money out of my bank account, which means she's still taking money out of. I want to start this business myself. So all she had to do was go to Victoria's Secret or any panty store, and she started her business off by buying clearance underwear. She's buying clearance underwear and then she's selling it. Yeah, I am. Today I'll be calling the bank because you know what's funny, Robin? I didn't even know I was still being charged for it. And I didn't even realize that I hadn't gotten a box in 2 months. So until this morning, I started thinking about it. And then I started like going onto her Instagram and her TikTok, and everything's just gone and nobody is talking about it.
And how did you garner that following? It's all actually user-generated content.
All she did to start her company was she went and bought clearance underwear and stocked it up, and then she went and started selling these subscription boxes. But how did she find her clientele? She probably found her clientele through her mom's hair salon. That's probably where her clientele started. Her mom was probably like, buy my daughter's product
On our feed. So we have real women posting. We don't edit our content, so it's as you.
No, so what ended up happening was after she was doing the Victoria's Secret clearance underwear and selling that, she ended up like becoming uber successful, and she ended up finding a manufacturer who would help make her own panty line. So now when these subscription boxes were like a thing, you know, she actually had her own like brand at that point. But she started with getting Victoria's Secret. And no, I wasn't receiving the Victoria's Secret ones. Let's see. And then not only that, but how are they not looking at her like, bro, you're telling me right now that you're the manufacturer's smallest person, but you've made $15 million.
I'm so proud of you and everything that you have accomplished. But Kendra and Barbara have made you a great offer, so I'm going to go out.
You have to decide. We have one offer here, okay?
Yeah.
And
Sorry. I just think it's funny. I thought she got 100,000, but all these people, I don't know why that's what Google said, but all these people are offering her way more. And it's like pissing me off because she totally conned them. Doing my hair. Okay. I wanted to suck this lady's pussy from the moment she walked in. So she really wanted her. I think she would have taken whatever. But so they're going to get 10% of her business. And she's going to give her 500,000. So here's what I'd like to do now. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to this lady.
Done.
This lady, I'm going to reach out to her. And I'm going to let her know who you are. Let's go start a business together. Stay the fuck about my business. Okay, so this bitch is ready to take over the world one booty at a time, or so she says. Let's see if I can find anything about this. Okay. Here, let's do a booty bag review.
For them, they are an underwear subscription service, but they're not like other subscription services where you're bound to subscriptions. There's no flexibility. They're totally different. They're very innovative, and they are a woman.
He said there's no flexibility.
So, Booty Bag offers a wide variety of panties, lingerie, bras, and now loungewear, which is amazing. So you can kind of mix and match, pick and choose what you like. And subscriptions are very flexible. So you can change up the type of underwear that you get month to month. You can skip a month, you can cancel, you can kind of customize it just the way you want. And it starts at as little as $10 a month. So you're getting brand new, well-made panties, only $10 a month, and you can customize it to your liking. And I think that's just amazing. I think it's so important to find affordable yet quality underwear, because your underwear is
Okay, let's hurry up and
what
see
you wear
it
every
looks
day.
like,
Or
lady.
the quality, forget that it's even there.
First of all, I like
Booty
her
Bag was
outfit.
really kind to send me a free pair of panties. So this is a thong, really good quality. So I wore this thong like all day. And I can
Oh,
see
gosh,
that it
you are-
has a lot of material here.
Not all
So you're
day,
definitely
girl. Not all day. Not all day. Wearing your thong all day? What the fuck? Come on. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to be rude. But don't wear your thong all day. Like, ew. Ooh.
well covered. There's no peeking out or anything like that. It's very soft. It's a very
More affordable experience when shopping for intimates.
And I am seeking $500,000 in exchange for 5% of my company,
Hello.
Wow.
Booty
wow.
Bag. Booty Bag is an affordable, comfortable, and convenient way for women to shop for underwear.
Okay, so 500K for 5%, that means she's looking for a, brace yourselves, $20 million valuation right out of the gate. That's why all the sharks are kind of like, oh, wow. I'll be curious to see if she's doing enough revenue to justify it.
So here's how it works. You select how many pairs you want to receive in a month, your size, your style option, and for just
Now, it sounds like her way of getting around that is, one, building a community where she's able to leverage the community to create a lot of the content and push a lot of the marketing at a much lower cost.
Oh,
And then the other thing that's
shit.
interesting is Kevin O'Leary is about to ask, or just started asking, like, is it a subscription model? So it looks like it is. And so every month somebody's getting a package in the mail. What that allows you to do is lock in a longer lifetime value of the customer. And so you can afford to spend a little bit more to acquire them at the beginning, knowing that they're going to keep buying from you month after month after month.
it's a monthly subscription. You're not committed to anything. So you can get one pair for $10 or two for
Oh, it's one pair for 10 or two for 15.
That's every
Still, that seems like a reasonable deal, although I'm not an expert in women's intimates. So
I kind of stumbled upon going underwear shopping and waiting for the 5 for 25 and
Say that
going and
that's
digging
a
through the bins. And I was like,
reasonable deal because
this
it's
is like
not.
what that allows you to do is lock in a longer lifetime value of the customer. And so you can afford to spend a little bit more to acquire them at the beginning, knowing that they're going to keep buying from you month after month after month.
it's a monthly subscription. You're not committed to anything. So you can get one pair for $10 or two.
There wasn't enough safety net to fail, so for me, I think I also have to see them both run companies, manage people. It was very much fluid of like,
Let
you
me
can start
show
your own
you
thing. I had
guys.
it as an example. So mine was like a naive, like, well, of course I'll just do this,
Let me show you guys the website. This is the website. If you'd like to buy this website, it's available. Does anybody want to buy it with me? We'll buy this website and we'll start our own booty bag, right? Because people are still
Like, how far could it be? Because that's really
How weird is it that this podcast that she's on is called Releasing Your Inner Ego? If anybody needs to release their inner ego, I think it's the person that scammed everyone, wouldn't you say? I don't know. Just my opinion.
really fucking hard. So that that was not. But I think the night, like the hustle and the like being so naive of thinking it's gonna be so easy, that was like, oh, of course, like let's go. I'll just put underwear in a bag. It should be fine.
I think it's, and I've actually said this before, that sometimes not knowing certain situations allows you to go out and do it, because you always hear my mentor says this. He's like, if someone told me what I know now about the real estate industry, I don't know if I would have ever gone into it. But since I didn't know, I went down that path. So I want you to elaborate a little bit more on having that mindset and being naive and how you feel that's impacted your success, because you didn't know a lot of the challenges that you were going to go through before you launched yourself into entrepreneurship.
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of get running your own startup, you get like the business 101, right? Like there's, for me, that's how I learned. I mean, I learned by doing, and I won't make a mistake, hopefully twice. So for me, you know, on the second venture that I've done, it's been nice to have that like degree, if you will. It's definitely helped for venture number 2. But for Booty Bagging, when I first got started, everything is so fun and so new.
When you're going through certain challenges or failures in whether it's personal or professional.
I think in the beginning, I did not handle it well. I mean, the anxiety, the, you know, the circles that you can kind of run in your head. And then the more that I got into it and the more that I failed, which was like 90% of the 100%, right? I kind of have now gotten to a space where I'm really comfortable knowing that whatever happens is going to play out. Not in the mentality that I'll ever make decisions ill-willed or based poorly, but, you know, I feel like I have a good network. I feel like I genuinely show up the way I want to. That I'm making decisions that I feel are best for the business. I've hired people that are the best for those roles, and that we've collaborated and we, you know.
So you feel that the best thing for your business is to shut your business completely down whilst not telling any of your customers, so that they don't remember that they have a subscription box, and they don't remember that they need to go cancel or find out why they haven't received it. There's not a single video online of anybody saying that this company shut down. So my question is, did this lady who invested money, like, did she get the internet to take down? Did she hire a company to take down all of the videos that are talking about how this company scammed everyone? Because how is it possible that this company was on Shark Tank, has stolen all of our money, and nobody is talking about it?
This is the best option forward, and I do it. And if it doesn't work out, you know,
Enjoy
there is
your
either a game
nap,
plan or
Robin.
that's part of my story. And I think not identifying with failure in a way that's going to make or break me as a person has allowed me to, you know, lead better and show up for the brand better.
Is there a hurdle? What's one of the biggest hurdles that you've had to overcome, and how did you overcome it?
I think it's, I mean, this one, so I'm not getting so many, but, you know, when anything revolves around a big chunk of money, is always the most sensitive, right? So that's the ones I kind of go back to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I mean, you kick yourself over and over again, like, whoa, seriously? If I only, but I have had many failures that revolve around lack of education, like I mentioned. And when you're growing and you're trying to scale, the failures become really big as far as the cash goes. And I'm bootstrapped. So everything that I can kind of think off the top of my head is mistakes that I either didn't know, you know, you don't know what you don't know scenario, and I didn't know what I was looking for. And I think that is the hardest thing about my position of like not having background, is it'd be naive, is that you think you're making the right decisions, and then you get totally side. You know, I didn't even know that you were supposed to pay taxes when I first started, and like sales tax, and just basic things that, like, you know, what a cash flow sheet. I mean, things that you would be like, yeah, business 101, but I just totally missed it.
You didn't know she had to pay taxes. So like, this is really a Nepo baby. You know what a Nepo baby is? It's one of those kids that like grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth, right? That Tracy thinks that's how I grew up. But I didn't. So she grew up with like a silver spoon in her mouth, didn't even know she had to pay taxes. Okay, only probably became a hairdresser because her mom was one, and then like wasn't successful at that. So she needed to go find this panty line and scam all these people. Like, how can this person is not a good person? Because if she was a good person, she would have told all of her buyers, her customers, that she was shutting the business down. But instead, she didn't tell anyone, with hopes that they would never notice and just never cancel, and she would get to go move to Hawaii and get married, which is literally what she's doing. Okay. Well, I love you, Robin. I hope you enjoy your nap, and I hope you're having a great time with your daughter and your grandson. Oops.
and
Yeah.
made huge cash flow, all the things. So yeah, I mean, I made so many mistakes, but I mean, also running the business, going through COVID, going through everything that has happened recently in the world and the pandemic, I mean, importing, I'm pretty proud to still show all those mistakes. You know, I'm like, okay, we're still standing, we're still surviving. And I think I'm good with that.
You said a quote, and it's funny because something happened in my life last week that was totally unexpected. And one of my best friends always reminds me of this. She's like, rejection is redirection. And I know this is something that you touched on a little bit. I want you to elaborate more on that concept in your mind and how you apply that when you're going through those challenges and failures in your own life.
I mean, I have to say, like, gratitude for me is probably the base. Being humble and grateful for what I have makes it very easy for it to be taken away from me, if that makes sense. And I don't know if that's translating correctly, but I feel grateful enough to have had the experience that I've had and what I've learned, that even if everything was to go away tomorrow, I don't think you could take the lessons, the experience, all those different feelings and memories from me. So I feel like even at this point in this chapter, I'm good, you know, and I can do it again, and maybe it looks different and it would totally suck, but I think I have enough confidence to rebuild, and I didn't have that before. So I think I'm very, and maybe that's why I feel very like able to go with the flow, good or bad, because I kind of don't identify with, it's already a success to me, I guess, is what I should say.
How do you feel you got there? Because I think there's someone listening to this on the other side that's either.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach out to every fucking person that she's done a podcast with, and I'm gonna ask them if they really, like, for example, this podcast is called, so this bitch tries to like make herself like I'm Zen, you know, like not I'm Zen the person, but like a Zen person. I love you, I'm Zen, if you're out there. Sorry, I'm using my Dyson. Wow. So she tries to like make herself like a yogi, you know how like those people that love yoga and they're like super like spiritual or whatever. And this podcast is called Releasing Your Ego and Falling Forward with Booty Bag CEO. And my question to this lady would be, hey lady, do you think that she's releasing her ego by stealing people's money and going to Hawaii to run off and get married? Like, is that a way to release your ego? Just wondering. Okay, let me go put my Dyson away. Okay, well, guilty. Electric chair. All right, well, anyways, y'all, I'm about to go to work. Thanks for spending your morning with me. These are so fun. I love streaming while I'm getting ready. I don't know why. And I love not doing the short form ones where a bunch of randoms come in there. I do love doing those, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I'd rather just do this. So have a great day.